Hey there boys and girls, this is Red Chaos 1, back to you with another video. But before we move forward, I first need to shell out for my own project, which is a web novel called Moari Saga. It is an Afro fantasy, high fantasy, high sci-fi, isekai, well not isekai in the nerd gets teleported to another world, isekai in the sense that a portion, like the earth gets destroyed and a good chunk of the population gets transported to another fantasy world. That's just one of the many plot lines in my story. And if you're looking right now on the screen, you can see the art that's passing by is original artwork for my web novel. So it's Moari Saga. It is on Wattpad, and I look forward to you checking it out, to hearing your feedback on it. And also on Moari Saga, I'm currently at like 989 reads. Just hoping that we can hit 1,000 reads at the beginning of, 1,000 reads this month. I began my journey last year in December, and so far, like considering my story is a fantasy story on Wattpad, I think I've done well enough. I'm hoping that maybe one day I can reach 1 million reads on Wattpad, hopefully. But hey, if you're interested, you can just go to the link in the description below, and then you can go to my story. And also, there's also a link to my Instagram. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Whatever recommendations and ideas, I would very much like to hear from you. So, our little topic today is a thing that you must know before posting your first web novel. This is the most important thing. Now, the thing is, I have been doing the web novel game for a while, like close to 4 years now. I've written some previous stories. I deleted them because they were bad. But writing those previous stories helped me learn a few things, a few tricks, if you will. And the aforementioned trick, which really helped me with this new web novel, because if you're not writing romance or effectively YA fiction, urban YA fiction or romance on Wattpad, you will struggle. Like what I have done from last year December to this year March, being able to reach almost 1K reads is a pretty impressive thing. And the thing which helped me a lot was chapters. Now here's the thing, a mistake that most people make when they're writing. If you're just writing just casually for yourself on Wattpad, you don't want to put yourself in a lot of pressure. If you're just writing just to express yourself, if you don't care how many people read it, it's okay to write the usual way, where something comes to you, you write it, and then you post it. But the web novel game has kind of gotten extremely competitive. Like there are thousands of people who are writing daily, and not just like the complete web novel space. This is all of the divided spaces. So if you go to webnovel.com, if you go to Archive for Our Own, if you go to Royal Road, everyone is writing, and these people are in the thousands. There are thousands of us who are writing, and not enough people have the attention to read all of it, and not all of it is going to reach people. So the method that I discovered, or really that a lot of people quickly discover, is that the algorithm on Wattpad, and I'm specifically talking about Wattpad, the algorithm on Wattpad responds to update cycles. So for example, if you post a chapter after 2 weeks, the algorithm will not push your story to the highest amount of people. I found the same thing happened on webnovel.com. You need to post very frequently. It doesn't have to be scheduled. Like for me, what I usually do now is I do twice a week. Twice a week, that's how many times I post. And that helps get people to see my story because the algorithm sees that I'm very active. It really wants active people. That's the one thing that I found about the algorithm. Now, this is where it gets tricky. So, not all of us have the time for that. Like, contrary to what most people might be thinking, I also have a job. I have a job where I have to go as early as 6 in the morning and then I'm coming back at 17 to 18 hours. So I don't have time to constantly just be sitting at home writing 3,000 to 4,000 words of a chapter each day. I don't have that time. You obviously do not have that time. And to be honest, if I wrote like that or if you wrote like that, I feel like writing would stop being fun for us. What I did before I started writing was, before I started posting on Wattpad, is that the first 3 months I was writing, but I wasn't posting anything. I was creating a backlog. So by the time I posted my first chapter on Wattpad, I had a backlog of something close to 15 chapters already. So 15 chapters, the reason why it's so helpful is I can now post 2 chapters per week, but it also helps me relax. So unlike with where I post my first chapter and I have no backlog and then I'm under the stress to have a second chapter out within the next 4 days, and after that 4 days I have other stress to make another chapter, and every week I'm under pressure to make a chapter and a chapter and a chapter. Since I have a backlog, there's certain weeks where I can just relax. It helps make the process fun, because there are times when I can just let my brain heal, I can help it relax, I can write at my own pace, and it has very much helped me. I don't know about other people, maybe the other people who have better methods, but so far this is the method that has really helped me, because my previous stories, like I had stories that went over 1,000k words. Like my highest was, I think, around 5,000 words. 5,000 reads, 5,000 reads on Wattpad. But none of those stories ever built up as fast as this one. Like with this one, I have gained reads and I have gained comments because people like consistency. Here's the thing. On web novels, there are a lot of web novels which will start and then they'll stop because the writer goes either on a hiatus or they can't do the next chapters because certain things in life come up, or maybe they're suffering writer's block, or maybe they just abandon the story. So most web novel readers are not comfortable sitting to read a story which will need them to put investment in it, and then they get nothing in return. Well, not nothing, but effectively they get nothing in return. It's like getting on a train to go to a place and then the train stops halfway, and then you have to wait weeks for either the conductor to come back or for you to realize that the conductor is never coming back. That's the issue here. So people like consistency. They like to see a story where when they look at the chapters they can see, oh, there's a regular update of chapters, and so we're more willing to get invested into that story. So my advice for people who are writing for the first time, if you want to post a web novel, it's this: you create a backlog, maybe 5 chapters, maybe 6 chapters. That way you can relax. It also helps you write better because you're not under pressure. You're not worried about, oh, will I be able to make the next chapter? You can relax, you can breathe easily. So that's mainly what I wanted to say. It's a topic that has been brewing in my mind after I saw how well I was doing. After I saw how well I was doing thanks to having a backlog of chapters. And also another thing is just being active with people, interacting with people, advertising your books. Like if you want your books to be seen by a lot of people, that's mostly what I would advise for you to do. So this has just been a short video, Red Chaos 1, giving my advice. If there are any other, like I said before, if there are any other ideas that you would like me to do, any other things that you'd like me to look at, I'll let you, you can come to my Instagram, or you can post a comment down in the description below. Sorry, I was about to say post a comment in the description below. I don't know what came over me, but you can just post a comment, let me know your thoughts. I'm very interested in that. So, like I said, this has been Red Chaos 1. Thank you for listening. I'm signing off.